Will we find diamonds on the moon? Some geologists think so, and the Apollo 12 astronauts could be bringing back important evidence. But for Richard Gordon, Charles Conrad and Alan Bean, the moon was theirs for the asking.
Running, commit, liftoff. We have liftoff, 11:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Chief Conrad reports that your program is in.
Okay, we just lost the platform, gang. I don't know what happened here. We had everything in the world drop out. There it is! Son of a gun! Right down the middle of the road! Outstanding, 42 degrees.
Conrad gave a nice laconic twist to Neil Armstrong's memorable phrase, a small one for Neil, but a long one for me.
No. Let me come. Gonna run through this crater. Here I come. Now, wait a minute. Lem, egress, 5 sticks. 15.
The camera was upside down as Bean descended, but at least it was still working.
And actually it went in sideways, and it's kind of also covered with dirt. You wouldn't know what color it was. It's just sitting on the lunar surface, and I really find it hard to believe that the engine exhaust could blow that rock away. It's only about 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches.
Inevitably, this Apollo 12 mission lacked some of the drama of that pioneering first landing. Terribly disappointing, too, the breakdown of the color TV pictures. We saw so little of this mission on the moon. For the complete record, we must await the color film to illustrate Conrad's delirious reaction. Holy cow, it's beautiful!
The peace has a real chance, depending also on the international community as much as the parties themselves.
Where, anywhere?
We have the assurances of Mr. Milosevic that we have this agreement and we shall expect implementation. As someone said here, this is not self-implementing. We have to implement it. Mr. Milosevic is the guarantor of the implementation of this peace agreement.
It's quite an achievement, of course. At the same time, this is not peace yet. We've had these kinds of agreements before, twice before, as a matter of fact, during the course of the Bosnian conflict. I think the possibilities of this one working, being implemented, I think those possibilities are far greater than it was in 1993, but still, don't underestimate the tasks ahead.
Well, as you know, this plan of implementation is the plan of NATO. We are waiting the resolution of the United Nations Security Council about the mandate of the military implementation. And when we review this resolution and other information from our military people who are now studying this problem in Brussels, there will be the political decision about our possible participation. But we have some doubts about that plan of the United Nations, of the NATO on the military implementation, who are now studying this problem in Brussels, there will be the political decision about our possible participation. But we have some doubts about that plan of the United Nations, of the NATO on the military implementation.
And so I'd like to come back to the governors who led the way and taught us how to do it. And to have a chance to be with you is truly a tremendous thing, and I appreciate that. But I think you've got to have some serious questions. What's the role of the Russians? Is there any danger of Americans and Russians being in a situation which could really be catastrophic if it was mishandled?